Good afternoon. I'd like to call the Richmond Parks and Recreation Board to order. Item 1 will be amending the agenda to include the election of officers. So entertain a motion to amend the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay,
Item H.
okay. You don't want to have it in order there? Okay. The mission of the Richmond Parks and Recreation provides for the positive development and well-being of the Richmond community through the provision of parks, greenways, trails, and recreational programming and facilities while working in cooperation with other service providers and partners in the community to maximize all available resources. Special guests. Let's see. Amend item agenda to include item H. We've already done that, I believe.
No, we still need to do that.
Oh, we got a new one over here. Okay, we need to amend the item to approve the, add the approval of contract 194-2025 to Countryside Auto for annual collision needs.
I move to accept
Just
item H to the agenda.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of the minutes. Everybody read the minutes? Any questions about the minutes? Entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, administration reports. Denise.
Yes, so I just had a couple quick things. I wanted to make sure that I gave you a food and beverage update. That'll be something that I give the park board every month, and that'll be something that I also give council. Bill had suggested I come quarterly to council and give updates there. So every month I'll be giving park board an update on food and beverage. So I just am very excited that we were able to get that across the finish line. I wanted to also thank Bill and for his leadership on that. Obviously, he did take that lead role and help us with that food and beverage. I also wanted to thank Dakota and Mike Devine here for sharing their time with us on the committee and make sure that they understand how much we appreciate their valuable time serving on the team. And it's not done yet. Obviously, we still have a ways to go. And I did want to just make sure that I extend my gratitude there. I did want to say that what we've done so far is we did come back again with the food and beverage A-team, and we have talked through some of the next steps. We have sent out 337 food establishment letters. That was what the Department of Revenue has a long list of things that the municipalities are responsible for after the food and beverage is approved. So we've been following that guideline along with the finance team here in the city that will be working with us on that. We'll meet again with the FAB-A team on the 10th of February. We are working on those priority projects and talking through what comes next on those priority projects. A couple on that priority list I know I gave you before, but a couple on that list that really just can't wait. So we're kind of looking towards what's going to happen with those. And with the funds, they don't just come in right away. So we've got, until March 1st. So we have some educational time frame here, and then March 1st, they'll be starting to collect that food and beverage tax. So they'll have to register on this letter that we provided to the establishments through the Department of Revenue. They give us the template. They give us the information for that letter. And on that letter, it states everything that they need to do. So we'll be working with, our local media and things like that in our chamber, just to make sure everybody has what they need to make sure they know what they need to do going forward. So we probably will not see any funds start to trickle in until May. So I just wanted to let you know that. We'd love to start projects immediately. I want the community to know that's something that is, very near and dear to our hearts. We want to get these projects off the ground, but obviously it's going to take just some time to gather some of these things together. And so I just want to make sure you know that I'll be updating you all monthly with any information that I have. And I'll have a meeting with bond counsel. We're setting that up for the week of the 19th. And so we'll talk through what that looks like in terms of our options with bonding, with the food and beverage tax funds, and our priority projects. So I'll keep you abreast in all of that information. I also have in my report here our Veritas, our owner's representative, the schedule, and then our request for qualifications that went out. Those are due back on the 15th. I just wanted to remind you that we actually have a lot of interest for developers for phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3. So I wanted to make sure that you were fully aware of the schedule and how things are going to go forward. You should see something, if not a special meeting, but by next month, that we come to you and ask for your approval and recommendation going forward with the developer. So I'm very excited about that. And as you know, the way that the request for qualifications works with the BOT process is that we have to define a committee that gathers together, reviews with a strict matrix of the developers. We can also interview them and then go forward per the state statute. So we're working through that process and excited for the interest that we've seen for the Gorge project, and I will keep you posted on all of that. And if you have any questions on the schedule, let me know. I'm sure you have seen online that we did open the Test Road Trailhead, and that's very exciting. Of course, phase 1 is open with a few things left to still do on the trailhead, but very minimal. Obviously, we have a custom railing that's being fabricated and installed, so that's not something that is up yet. And we have a few punch list items that are still set to go, a couple lights that need to be installed still, and some electric on the barrier arm. Other than that, we're all set to go. We wanted to open that to the community, let them get out there and experience everything that this trail has to offer, especially in this warm weather. So wanted to highlight that. Any questions?
No.
Jim, excuse me, Jim, do you have anything?
Just a couple things. Report there in your packet. I just wanted to highlight, like I said, in December there, our staff, we were short with everybody being off for the holidays, but we still accomplished several things, and we've refurbished 16 picnic tables to date. That is taking the wood off, putting them back together and painting them. We did those in an enclosed facility that we have. And I wanted to highlight the floral crew. They started pansy seeds. I was originally told it was 9,000, but today they clarified that as 12,000 seeds. That's one little seed at a time in a little 1-inch square pot. So very tedious work. So I just wanted to highlight those. Any questions?
Just one question, if I might. With this couple of storms, some higher winds came through since last month. Did you have any serious tree damage?
Nothing major,
Wow.
which I was shocked to. I was waiting on those phone calls to come in, but
Yeah.
no, just a couple of things.
In driving through the park, I didn't see much.
Yeah,
Or-
I think we've gotten a lot of the issues taken care of over the past couple of years. Hopefully it continues, but yeah, I was worried also.
Yeah, thanks,
All right,
Jim.
thank you.
Before we go to the division reports, we need to have the election of officers. So I'll entertain a motion for a president.
Make a motion that Mike Foley continue his role as president of the Park Department Board.
Thanks.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nice job. Aye.
Vice President. Well, I'll nominate Mike for Vice President.
I'll make that motion.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Secretary?
Who's not here?
I nominate Catherine as secretary to the Parks and Recreation.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, I believe we have revised officers. Division reports. Emma?
I don't really have much in there besides it was coming down to the year end. I don't have complete year end numbers yet. 2025 did close, but we're still getting the rest of the purchase orders closed from 2025. There's still a few that are hanging out there waiting for things to come in, be paid, so we can finish that out, close it out. So hopefully soon I'll have those final numbers for you. But we have been chugging along to open 2026 POs on our skeleton crew of one the past day and a half because we got approval to open purchase orders as of yesterday. And so was it Tuesday? Mm-hmm. Tuesday. But our admin assistant is out sick and we are down a receptionist as of the new year. So we've just been chugging along to get those blankets open for the year so we can start on all of our our new exciting adventures this year. So,
Yeah.
Any questions?
Any questions for Emma about any financial issues? Okay. Do we have any other division reports you want to mention?
Yeah, I just want to highlight the fact that, I know I did already tell Mike, but I did want to highlight that we have play today at the golf course. That's why Wes is not here. January 1st through January 8th, we did have a total of $10,000 already at the golf course this month due to, obviously, the memberships. If you get them early, you get the same rate. And so we do have a lot of those early birds, coming in. But there's play on the course, and carts are out. So he's there taking care of all that. So we're happy to have play on the course. So, we'd rather him be there.
Good. Any other division reports?
We did highlight the fitness schedule and just wanted to highlight that for the Senior Recreation Center. They are definitely working hard. We are working on a few new promotions for the farmers market, so that's exciting. We did hire a new farmers market coordinator, and so we're going to be announcing that shortly. So I just wanted to let you know that. So she's coming in, getting trained as we speak, and so we'll get all that information to you shortly, and then just highlighting and getting things ready for 2026 events, all the promotion ready, and making sure everything's ready to go. We're working on the rec guide and all of that stuff, just like normal first of the year fun things.
Just wanted to add to that, next Saturday, the 10th, is the first of the season, the first farmer's market opening for the season.
Yes.
Is on the 10th.
Yes.
And we still have the Bridging the Gap program going for hopefully quite a while through the rest of the winter market, I believe. So that's exciting.
Any other comments? Board concerns and comments? Delegation and correspondence?
I did have one thank you from the mail. Just wanted to share that with you. So we're happy to participate in Conservation Days, and so that was a nice thank you. The Soil and Water Conservation District.
Old business. New business. Item number
Yep, we have a lot of contracts
We've got a
today.
lot of contracts to talk about. Item number A is approval of contract 2-2026 to Joe Augustine.
This is it's mainly an annual contract we do with our booking agent, Joe Augustine. This is actually not to exceed $5,000, but it was addressed to Park Board, so we put this in to the Park Board instead of having it changed. So we every year work with Joe on booking different types of music in the parks, and he does a very good job, not only for the market but also for some of our park events as well. So this is my recommendation to go forward with the agreement with Joe Augustine for not to exceed $5,000.
Just out of curiosity, is this, we've used this service for a long time?
At least 4 years.
Our experience has been good.
Yes.
Entertain a motion to approve contract 2-2026 to Joe Augustine.
So moved.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Entertaining approval of contract 189-2025 to Hill Electric.
What you'll see in the next 4 contracts are our agreements to our annual contractors that you approved going forward from December. So these are the contracts to solidify that. These are not to exceed $10,000 each of them. So this one is for our electric vendor for the 2006 year, Hill Electric.
Any questions about Hill Electric? Entertain a motion to approve contract 189-2025 to Hill Electric.
So moved.
For a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of contract 190-2025 to Specialized Mechanical.
Same format here. This is for our mechanical vendor. It's not to exceed $10,000, and that is the mechanical vendor in which we approved in December.
Entertain a motion to approve Specialized Mechanical.
So moved.
Or a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of contract 191-2025 to Reynolds Plumbing.
This is the contract for our annual plumbing vendor. Reynolds Plumbing was who was approved by the board in December, and this is not to exceed $10,000.
Entertain a motion to approve contract 191-2025 to Reynolds Plumbing.
So moved.
Here a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of contract 193-2025 to Wallace Heating and Air.
This is our HVAC vendor for the year, Wallace Heating and Air, that was approved in our December meeting, and this is not to exceed $10,000.
Entertain a motion to approve contract 193-2025 to Wallace Heating and Air.
So moved.
Here a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of Resolution 1-2026.
This is a resolution, an annual housekeeping resolution that is provided by our legal counsel for the president of the Board of Parks and Recreation to execute contracts on behalf of Park Board. So that is something that is so that Mike will be able to sign on behalf of the board, and it's brought to you every year.
Entertain approval of Resolution 1-2026.
So moved.
Here a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of Resolution 2-2026.
This is the annual housekeeping resolution that allows the park superintendent to authorize, the park board authorizes the park superintendent to execute contracts $5,000 and under on behalf of the park board.
Entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2-2026.
So moved.
Here a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approval of contract 194-2025 to Countryside Auto for annual collision needs.
This is an agreement to a Countryside Auto located at 2608 Union Pike, and this is an agreement with the entire city for collision repair. So this is something that is bid out by our purchasing department for the entire city, and she is asking for approval from Park Board as they were the lowest bidder going forward for any collision repair that we might need for our city.
Entertain a motion to approve contract 194-2025 to Countryside Auto for annual collision needs.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any other business?
I do not have any more business.
Entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
We're adjourned.
Okay.